So I don't know if I should proceed quickly or if I should take a long rest. I don't know if something bad will happen if I wait. So I am going to jump down this hole here and see what awaits me. In the hope that I can take advantage of these, this elixir of bloodlust that Karlach has.
One day I'll catch a break.
And if I jump down here and find out there's 50 million monsters that I have to kill, I will probably be reloading and taking a long rest first. But here goes. You peer down the hole left by the tentacle that drew Ketheric into the darkness. Will you leap after him? I mean, of course. Why would I not? Why are you making it sound like I shouldn't do that? You're making it sound like I'm making a bad decision here, but I'm leaping after him. We must...
Hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
We have to stop him while he's beat down. Before he recovers his hit points.
This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
Oh, is this the Oubliette?
All of this, sitting beneath moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
Okay, this makes me worried. Animate Dead doesn't require a corpse in this area due to a lingering necrotic stench. We're in the Mindflayer Colony. This certainly makes me think that,
Prepare.
Liberate. Evacuate. Am I making a very large mistake here? Why does it feel like I'm making a big mistake? Also, where do I go? I don't...
Descend.
Descend where? Oh, there's a membrane.
I'll strike you down.
Got it.
It strikes me that for a Mindflayer colony, there are remarkably few Mindflayers about the place.
Squiddies have gone to war, is my guess.
On the Absolute's behalf? Well, there's an alliance I'd have been quite happy without.
There's an intellect.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
There's a little Intellect Devourer here. Hey, us! Remember me? From way back at the beginning? I befriended one of you. Are you guys considered beasts? Can I cast Animal Friendship on you? No, it's an aberration. Boy, it really feels like I'm making a tremendous mistake coming in here without taking a long rest first.
Descend.
Who keeps saying that? I'm not here to fight, except the Ketheric guy. There's another door. Lots of doors. Oh, okay. Well, that's... Oh. Hey. We should have Wyll with us for this. I think we're about to rescue Wyll's dad. Maybe. It's a tadpoling center.
Mindflayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
How do I know? Am I supposed to touch all of these control panels to find out who's who? No, we keep going. Ooh.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below.
What?
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
I mean, they're attacking Baldur's Gate, right? They've...
That pod. Is that Mizola inside?
Which pod? This one?
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came!
Mizola? You are the devil you sent Wyll to rescue?
Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Wyll off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has 2 devices marked with elithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
I guess I'll examine the device on the left.
You can make no sense of the symbol.
What about the one on the right?
The button symbol means nothing to you.
Well, that doesn't help at all.
Don't take long. They pop a tadpole in me and the hells will take Wyll for good.
This one here looks like a brain jar on the right, so maybe the one on the left is the one we need to do. But then this one doesn't have anything on it. It feels like we're making a completely arbitrary random guess.
Playtime's over. Get me out.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Would you help me fight with Ketheric by any chance? I'll try the one on the left.
Hells! What's happening? What have you...
Your heart burns red hot, then goes hollow. A presence disappears from your mind. The hells have taken Wyll as their own. He is lost to the fires of a furnace.
Wait! What? No, this can't be! Bring him back! Bring him back now!
What? Are you telling me that I pick a random guess and... You've got to be kidding me. I guess wrong and Wyll's just dead. Okay. Great.
Wyll! No! No!
Don't yell at me. I'm speechless. I don't know what happened.
You did this! You killed Mizola and she took Wyll back to the hells with her! He's gone! Don't you understand? He's gone!
We'll get him back. There has to be a way.
There isn't! Wyll made a pact with the devil, then broke it. That means one thing. His soul is hers. How could I let this happen? To Wyll. To Wyll.
Why are you so upset about this, Karlach? And I hope you're not so upset that you're going to, like, leave the party or anything. Or maybe, you know, lose approval. Well, that was great. How was I supposed to know that I wasn't supposed to pick the one on the left? How would I ever have figured that out? Without, you know, save scumming. That felt like really terrible game design. Just, you know, pick the wrong one and the character's dead. Oopsie. That just felt like there were, like, no stakes to that whatsoever.
Faithful, we depart.
Dictated by Scribe Yanthus by Enver Gortash. Ceramorphosis. Illithid larval transformation of a host humanoid into a mind... I don't really care about this. I'm still annoyed that I just picked an option and I had no way of knowing which option was the correct option or the wrong option. One option leads to Wyll dying, and the other option leads to,
Comes. The absolute moves.
Ew, do we want to go that way? Can we still rescue the Grand Duke? The Grand Duke must be here in the place somewhere. So, I can't believe we just pushed a button and she died. Were we supposed to, like, practice pushing buttons out here first? Were the game developers expecting everybody to just start touching things without knowing what they were gonna do?
Here we go.
The device releases a stream of fragmented memories and emotions, all that remains of the pod inhabitant's former self. Your lungs burn with the dry heat of the fires raging about you. But the pain is not enough to diminish your swing. One goblin after another falls to your blade. A man's voice cries out through the thick smoke. Raven Guard, you call, but the clang of swords and spell shouts of attacking drow are your only reply.
Our design.
I think the Absolute's talking.
Desperation, pain, terror. Cultists raided his village. He was the sole survivor.
I guess we were supposed to just touch all these things that we didn't know what they would do.
Pulsates with the angry memories of Raven Guard's search officer, Manip Shurga. She laments her failure to locate him.
We will take the city. Every soul made true.
Amusement, curiosity, fascination. He believed the horrors of Moonrise to be a fleeting dream that fade on waking.
This one's red, so that means probably something bad's gonna happen when I touch it.
Though the pod is empty, traces of psychic energy still linger about it, and memories of its former inhabitants spill into your mind. You see the streets of Baldur's Gate, the emblem of the flaming fist, martial drills and courtly dances. You feel the courage of a soldier who became a commander, and the intelligence of a commander who became a duke. Raven Guard was here, in this pod not long ago.
Okay. I guess we are supposed to just click on all of these.
The device does not react to your presence.
Hurry now.
Not that one, though.
City calls out.
Courage, conviction,
The chosen.
defiance. Even as her organs began to dissolve, she believed she could resist. The device does not react to your presence. The pod lies empty, echoing, no mind to draw on within. Delirium, mania, laughter. His mind broke before the end, and he was laughing uncontrollably as the skin fell from his face. tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
So we can either kill everybody, we can release everybody, or we can kill everybody. Sorry, I can't let the Mind Flayers go. So sorry. I don't really know what to do here. I thought I was going to be going into another battle, but it seems we're exploring instead, and also killing Wyll accidentally. Well, at least we cured his drinking problem.
Ere the march, my chosen gather below.
The barracks. This should be fun. Oh, there's people here. Let's go talk to them. They seem friendly.
Death. General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
What? That's outrageous. This is a misunderstanding. I was sent to support you with the eradication of those traitors. And I will make a deception check and cast friends and get guidance from Shadowheart for this DC 21 charisma check. Easily passed with an 18, which becomes 31.
I have no need for a throne. You could merely get in the way. Go on, make yourself useful somewhere. If you cannot manage that, just stay out of the way.
All right, easily enough.
Gather yourselves. Soon we march to victory.
Cressa Bone Daughter.
Descend,
Another mistress of souls.
we depart.
Well, this seems fascinating. Can I look in this chest? Gold and an arrow. Who's this fellow? Skull Lasher.
I should speak up.
May death claim you soon.
What? That's not nice. Okay, well, it seems there's no need for me to be here, so I will go elsewhere. This is somewhat of an anticlimax here. I'm just wandering around, and I don't know where I am. Don't really know where I'm supposed to go. Doesn't seem like a very friendly place to explore. Oh, ooh. That must be the Oubliette where we first, where we escaped the prison. A fresh mind. I don't know what to do with those. Do we take it? Well, I have it now. Well, that looks dangerous down there. Let's take the elevator down, everyone.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
Is this where you're supposed to blow yourself up, Gale?
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Are we supposed to go in? Well, let's go in then.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough, but what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane!
The Lash of Ball!
It's a giant brain.
The Testament of Myrkul!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold. Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mystra commands.
Gale? You can't do this. You can't condemn us to death. Can you?
What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counts with my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance.
Well, I thought you were gonna blow yourself up, but I didn't think you were gonna blow the rest of us up, too. Trust me, Gale. We'll find another way. Maybe?
I do trust you. More than myself right now. Perhaps even more than Mystra. I have no desire to end your life, you know that. To end it? To struggle on. It is a grave choice you're making for us both. But if it must be so... very well. I'll stand down to stand by you.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Helm preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Well, that can't be good.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Ah. Oh, right. Oh, it's Isabel. Isabel's on our side. And Ketheric Thorm, he does have fewer hit points. And there's a whole bunch of people over there. And there. Well, that's disappointing. Isabel's gonna turn against us, isn't she? Isabel's his daughter. Oh, look, a whole horde of Necromites. And a Mindflayer. We can't fight this battle without a long rest, can we? This is impossible. Unless we can turn Isabel back to our side, but that seems very unlikely. He hasn't restored his hit points yet, so that's good. Oh, there's the lady over there. Oh, man. Should we just walk boldly in?
There's no time to waste.
Wow. Shadowheart has, like, no spell slots left. She blew it. She blew everything on that first fight. But, maybe we can, yeah, I kind of wanted to do a, beacon of hope here, but I feel like that's a bad idea. It's concentration, and it only lasts 10 turns, so we can't really do that until we get
No one back home
into battle. Well, let's just walk in there. I did a quick save. All these Intellect Devourers are going to attack us too, probably.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Why is this prism so important to you?
The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted the brain here in the heart of its domain. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Myrkul I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
What exactly is your destiny again? What are you going to do with the prism? I think you said a lot of words there, but you didn't actually say what you were planning to do. I was ready to show you mercy before. It's still not too late. You can repent. A DC 18. And I will cast Guidance and Friends to get advantage. Oh, wow, did I roll low on this. 11 and a 3, and it's still enough to succeed, although it's probably going to be railroaded just like before. He's going to say, "Oh, well, thanks for showing mercy, but I'm still going to kill you."
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance.
Of course.
No release. My debt can never be repaid.
Or can it?
He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is.
Bye, Ketheric.
And one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the world-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who remain, and the restlessness of those who are gone. I am the haunt of Morthanians, the god of graves and age, of dust and dust. I am Myrkul, lord of bones, and you have slain my chosen. But it is no matter, for I am death, and I am not the end. I am the beginning.
Run?
Shit.
Run?
Get at him as long as the Nightsong's caged.
Run? Is running an option? Well, Isabel's definitely fighting with us. So we need to break the Nightsong out. This feels impossible. Level 11? We're really not supposed to be here right now, are we? 297 hit points, legendary resistances to crowd controls. But we cast friends on him. And there's a Mindflayer that's level 8, Isabel. Well, this really seems like a pickle. I don't think I'm going to survive this. And all the Intellect Devourers are after us too. That's neat. Well. And I didn't take a long rest. I was like, I thought we had to follow him without taking a long rest. Okay, so I mean, I guess Karlach just needs to do a rage and start running at enemies. And it's the Bolt of Light is our wild magic. And unfortunately, she can't get close to anything, so she's going to move a little bit closer.
Over there.
And shoot a crossbow at one of these skeletal things, which does almost no damage. For 8 total points of damage to the incubating skeletal invulnerable. Whatever that is. Nowhere near enough to destroy it. Intellect Devourers dashing towards us. Right toward Karlach, actually. Okay, well, Shadowheart
Got to focus.
has a turn. The Intellect Devourers have very small hit points.
On my way.
I think she's gonna do a beacon of hope. Or Spirit Guardians? Beacon of Hope or Spirit Guardians? Damage or healing? Advantage on Wisdom saving throws seems very useful, so yeah, she's gonna give everybody a Beacon of Hope. That is concentration. And that is all she can do.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Tavi is gonna run up and hit this skeletal invulnerable.
Everywhere.
Does only 9 points of damage. And then Bardic Inspiration on Gale, because he's probably gonna need it. And now I think it's the big boss turn. The Apostle of Myrkul, Visage of the Dead God. Who is so big that he's not even able to be on the screen. He's doing the Gaze of the Dead on Tavi, breaking her concentration on whatever it was. Oh, wow. That just did a ton of damage to everybody in the room. And pulled everybody closer. Oh, neat. So that just did a ton of necromatic damage to everybody. Do we have any way to get protection from necrotic damage? What is Gaze of the Dead? Cast your empty eyes towards the creature and frighten it. Tavi made their save, I guess. Lost their temporary hit points. Made a saving throw against remedial rhymes. Failed broke concentration on friends. Did I make this save on the Gaze of the Dead or not? I don't see that I have Gaze of the Dead on me, so I must have made my save, but it's not in the log anywhere. Gale is up. So Gale's gonna... boy. What's Gale gonna do? Gale's gonna do a second level shatter on the Intellect Devourers and the skeletal invulnerable. Wow, killed them all. Nice job, Gale. And he's gonna run away. I don't want to be close to that thing. The Mindflayer flies down, attacks Tavi. Tavi's down. Isabel does a guiding bolt on Gale. He's gonna counterspell that. Or he's gonna die. I think Isabel's mad at us. A little bit. Shadowheart's now down. Somebody just healed some enemies. And now Shadowheart's down again. Thought she was down before. Karlach is frightened. And everybody's pulled in closer. Oh, they're gonna fall in the pit, aren't they? There's another... Wow, this is insane. This is insane. How are we supposed to get to Dame Aelin? So Karlach's frightened, Tavi's down, Shadowheart's down. This is over. I mean, the fight is over now. Why do I get the feeling that I've gone to the end of the game somehow? Somehow I've walked from the middle of the game to the end of the game? How did I do that? I didn't think that's what I was doing. I'm so very confused about the pathway that you're supposed to take through this game. I seem to... It's not clear whether you're walking into the end game scenario or not, ever. You don't know what you're walking into until you've already walked into it. Oh my god. Shadowheart was hit for 105 piercing damage. Wow, Isabel is casting Lunar Bulwark. Bathe yourself in shielding magic. I mean, sure, let's counterspell that too. Why not? We're gonna reload anyway. This is so disheartening. How am I supposed to fight this?
Won't last much longer like this.
Yeah, no kidding, when they're doing like 50 attacks. And I have no chance to respond to any of it. Somehow Gale's still alive. This really feels... You know, I've said this before, but this feels incredibly unfair. Which is why I'm thinking that I was not supposed to be here at this level. But...
Battle of wits.
Where else am I supposed to go? I don't understand where else there is to go in the game except down here. Well, I mean, this is over, so Gale's just gonna hit this Mind Flayer with a staff. Oh, and a retaliation. So you can't even just hit them normally. Counterspell a Sacred Flame with the 4th level counterspell. And I'm the one that brought Isabel back here, so that she's in this fight. Damn it. I should have left her in the Last Light Inn. Now Gale's dead. I mean, what the hell? I mean, there's no way we're supposed to be there at level 8. That was insane. You know, I said before that I was sick of Tactician difficulty, and I think I'm sick of Tactician difficulty again. It's just so over the top unfair. It's comical how over the top unfair it is sometimes, and this is one of those times. Yeah, I don't see any possible way to get through that. I mean, certainly not on the first try, because you have no idea what to expect. I mean, I think... I don't even know what to do. I just want to stop now. I just want to kind of quit the game and go to bed. I don't want to play anymore. Why would I want to play more of this game when this is what's ahead of me? I mean, the story stuff's really cool, but man, is some of these fights are so disheartening, and you just don't want to play anymore. It's like, I give up. You win. Okay. Well, I guess we'll probably go back to the autosave, I guess. I think I'm gonna switch it back to normal difficulty, but I still don't think it's gonna be that... It's still gonna be pretty frickin' hard on normal difficulty, too. Maybe that's what I should do. I should do normal difficulty for, like, the boss type encounters, because we know that they're ridiculously unfair, but then set it back to, like, tactician difficulty.
Seems simple enough.
For the, for just, like, regular... Oh. Wow, cool. Okay, thanks. Thanks, game. I'm just gonna load something else here. I'm gonna load my quick save before I went down. Because everybody didn't get on the elevator, and it takes forever for the elevator to go up, and then I'd have to go back down and get everybody, and then go back up again. It's silly, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I guess this is probably where I'm gonna stop for the weekend, because,
If not over, then through.
I don't quite know what else to do. You know, it's
Better not be cursed.
It's really annoying when you get to this really amazing story beat, and then you find out, oh, I'm not supposed to be here yet, apparently. But then you've had this amazing story beat spoiled, but you have to go back because you weren't supposed to be there, obviously. And so now I have to go back and find something else to do and pretend I haven't already seen that amazing story beat. Oh wait, there's a restoration pod. Let's heal ourselves. Wonder if there are restoration pods down there. Whoa, that did a lot of healing, actually. Maybe we can just get on the elevators and leave. I guess we'll explore some other places. You know, I might actually just go all the way back to before I even went down. I might go all the way back to the Moonrise Tower's rooftop. I might go all the way back to where I started this video. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just so disgusted with the game right now. I really love this game, but man, I get so disgusted with it sometimes. I'm gonna stop now.